What's going on, guys? My name is Joe, and today's episode is a special request. Should you upgrade your Barbarian King? Is it worth it, or should you just kind of keep moving forward? Now, our special request comes from one of our channel VIPs, and if you want to become a VIP, we'll talk about that more at the end of the video. Now, our request is coming to us from Thunder Force, who says, I have a few friends and clanmates who are very adamant on saying that upgrading the Barbarian King isn't worth it. So I was thinking, could you make a video discussing the importance of not rushing your king specifically and why having a high level king is essential? So I thought about that topic a lot since receiving that request, and I've tried to figure out ways on how to build a video for a generalized audience. I mean, let's think about this for a second. A lot of players out there who claim don't upgrade your Barbarian King probably have never used a high level king before, or they're facing off against a lot of rush bases and it's not really showing any differences between the two because you're facing off against rush bases. So I thought to myself, why can we not just go ahead and do a comparison in levels? That way you can see for yourself what the Barbarian King can actually do. I mean, what is his job in Clash of Clans? Well, think about the Barbarian King like a golem with superpowers, because that's exactly what the Barbarian King's actual job is. He blocks, he tanks for the little guy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use 5 wizards. Please protect us, sir. No. And the King's job is to block for 5 wizards. We're gonna use a level 13 King, a level 30 King, a level 40, level 50, and then we're gonna crank it all the way up to level 75. That way you can see the full spectrum of Barbarian King levels on the same exact base in the same exact pattern. That way you can see for yourself the differences and not really just, throw a bunch of strategies out there and confuse you. Example number 1, level 13 Barbarian King. We're gonna hit this rushed base because if we put him against a high level base, you might as well forget it. He's not gonna make it very far, and it's gonna pretty much prove why he sucks. So let's go ahead and get started on this side of the village because there's no heroes that's gonna inhibit him. So let's go ahead and drop a wizard with him, and the Barbarian King at level 13, he just moves so slow. I mean, I understand why a lot of players out there would get this idea that he's not worth upgrading down at this level because, my goodness, dudes, it's just so bad. Watch this. This is going to be so funny. So he's going to move into range of that level 1 archer tower. He's taking damage from a bomb tower and a cannon, and he's basically blocking for the wizards. He's doing his job, but look how much damage he's taken from that multi-target inferno tower, and unfortunately, he's not even going to turn the corner. I know this is just one of those things that kind of says don't upgrade him, but let me show you what that level 30 looks like. So a level 13 King would be like the bare minimum that you could have down at Town Hall 9, or about 3 levels at Town Hall 9. Now, as a level 30, this is the maximum level at Town Hall 9. So let's go ahead and drop him in the same exact place as the last one. We're going to try to do the same exact pattern. That way you can see how far he makes it. Now, I might see that this could be a little bit of a confusion for some players out there because the Barbarian King is not always just used for funneling. The Barbarian King can be used on the inside the village to block for troops as well. But either way, his tank ability is what's very important here. How much damage can this guy take and use his ability and rebound off of that and keep moving forward? That's what you need to take away from this. So let's go ahead and use his ability and have him turn the corner. He's clearly going to make it a little bit farther than the level 13 King, but once he gets a little bit closer to this royal champion, he's going to run into some problems and probably die, which he does. But you'll also notice that even at level 30, he does have an increase of more barbarians that he spawns, which also helps him out a little bit unless they find a giant bomb. We've all experienced that. So that's how far the level 30 has made on this amount of defenses. Let's go ahead and crank it up to level 40. Level 40 Barbarian King, the maximum level for Town Hall 10. Let's see if this guy can make it farther than the Town Hall 9 level, and if he does not, we got a serious problem. We're going to need to contact Supercell, because then it really will kind of solidify why would you even bother upgrading the Barbarian King, right? So we're going to go ahead and get a wizard down and try to help this king out a little bit, have him move farther, faster. He's tanking, he's blocking versus the bomb tower, he's blocking versus that archer tower, cannon, and we also got to think about when we want to use his ability, because the spawn units also help out with moving him forward and assisting with the clearance of buildings. And a lot of times what a lot of players out there don't realize is that the levels of the barbarians that come from the Barbarian King are the same exact levels that are available inside of the laboratory. So if you never upgrade your barbarians, then they're going to be like level 1s or level 2s that spawn from the king. Now you'll notice that we're able to get in on that royal champion, take her down very easily. The wizards are able to clear out multiple buildings, and he's going to continue pushing forward, which helps out so much, man. It's so amazing. Look how far he's made it already. And this is just a level 40 Barbarian King. 22% of the village has been cleared by either the Barbarian King or the wizards that he's blocking for, and that is his main intent. You notice that we're not spamming wizards. It's not really preferred method to spam wizards. You're not getting as much as you think you're getting from a bunch of spam wizards back behind a king. So we make it all the way up to 30% with a level 40 Barbarian King. Let's go ahead and jump up to level 50. Next up, we have the level 50 Barbarian King, which is the maximum level for Town Hall 11. Now, I don't think I really have to say this, but the appearance of a hero with a skin does not enhance their ability. We're using a king with a different skin, and I have to say it just in case for those players out there that just don't know, that even though he does look different, it does not mean that he gains any special perks or abilities or enhancements to his Iron Fist ability. So I just need to put that out there just in case, because there are players out there that might think that. So let's see if we can make this level 50 go a little bit farther than the level 40. The level 40 made it all the way to about 30%, and so we're going to end up having to use his ability here coming up. Let's go ahead and do it now just in case, and let's go ahead and get the spawn units on the map. That way they can kind of block for this Barbarian King as we go up against this royal champion. So it looks like they're going to take down that royal champion very easily. My goodness. All right, we're up to about 18%. Looks like we have not gotten as much value out of this one as we did with the level 40, but he's still going and he still has a bunch of health. So hopefully we can hold on to a wizard or two and help out with gaining a little bit more percentage, just to kind of sell the level of the Barbarian King. You know what I mean? I mean, we got a bunch of these barbarians. They look so cool with their little trash can looking helmets, but they're still going. We're up to 25%. Let's go ahead and get a wizard down over here and try to take out some more percentage, because his job is tanking, blocking for the little guy, and he's done very, very well so far. He's up to 31%. We have moved past that threshold that was set by the level 40, and he's going to keep moving forward, taking out multiple buildings around this village. So you'll see the what he can do as a funneler. This is very, very integral for funneling a base and helping out with the success of your armies, regardless of whatever strategy you're using. He's going to keep going all the way around this village. Look how far the level 50 has made it on this rush base, guys. I mean, he's made it all the way around the bottom side of this village. He's going to move into this archer tower and eventually get taken out by this inferno tower. So we make it all the way to 39%. Does not appear to be a lot, but think about what he could do for your army, the entire army, if he's able to take out this many buildings with just a few wizards. All right, so this is going to be our final example with the maximum level as of today's date at level 75 for the Barbarian King. This is always subject to change as they add additional levels in the future. So the level 75 Barbarian King, can we make it farther than the level 50? I mean, we should all hope so. I mean, that's a lot of levels beyond level 50, and this is a maximum level for Town Hall 13 right this moment. So we got the wizard backing him up, and he's working his way in. Doesn't even look like he's taking a scratch at this point from all these low-level defense. This is kind of entertaining, actually. So he's taking on the bomb tower, and he goes into the cannon. He's going to do 2 swipes on it and take it out. He's going to turn the corner without his ability being used. My goodness, dude, this is crazy. All right. Level 75 is a beast. All right, so he's going to move into a gold storage. We haven't even touched that ability yet. He's going to take out that low-level mortar with 1 hit. Dude, this dude is a monster. All right, so we're working very close into the royal champion. We might need to use that ability and see if we can get deeper into this base, at least try to get beyond where the level 50 made it. We got 2 more wizards that we can use. He's gonna one-shot just about everything. This is almost as bad as watching Call of Duty over here, watching him snipe stuff. This is ridiculous. So the wizard's taking out a building. We're up to 24%. He is still moving forward. We have 2 wizards that we need to block for. Now we could drop them now, but we need to wait until these defenses target that king. And now let's go ahead and get a wizard down over here to assist this king. He's got a bunch of barbarians with him. I mean, he's got a whole slew of them. Look, there's a whole mess of barbarians in there helping this king work forward. Now hopefully he does not get caught up on a wall, because then it kind of defeats the purpose if he does get caught up on a wall. And so he's going to take on this gold mine. He's going to work up into a barracks. He's still going. We've lost a bunch of our barbarians thanks to that inferno tower, but this is expected because he's been able to move all the way around the base. He's already made it to about the point where the level 50 made it, so this is actually really cool. He's going to take on that archer tower and he's going to keep pushing forward, so he could almost make it all the way around if we drop this archer queen or something. So that's really neat that he can make it that far. 45% with a level 75 barbarian king, and he's taken out multiple buildings, and now he's going to run into some problems because apparently there are clan castle troops on this village. So I mean, maybe some of you might not really see it, but what you're seeing here is the possibilities of the higher level barbarian king. He takes out 45% of the village alone, and he never went inside of a wall. So this could be linked into so many different strategies, and I'm thinking like hybrid. The hybrid's one of those strategies where you need a high level king to help block a little bit if you are a high level player, or you need to use that barbarian king to block for your queen to get in on an air defense when you're trying to use a low. Just some different ideas when it comes to the use of the barbarian king. All right, so we took a look at multiple levels of Barbarian King just to show you and justify why you really need to upgrade your king if you are being serious about the game. I understand that once you get to that 7-day upgrade time, it gets a little boring, and not a lot of players out there want to wait for that, and that's really entirely on you. You can't really make players upgrade their heroes. If they don't want to do it, they're just simply not going to do it. But you also need to understand that that's not exactly how the game is designed. There's not really these strategies out there that say, if this strategy works with high level heroes, then this strategy over here works for low level heroes. That's not how this works. A lot of times with a lot of your strategies out there, if you see solid 3-star attacks, look at the hero levels, because they probably played a role in the success of that attack. Now, when we look at this level right here, there's a couple of things that are increasing when you upgrade your heroes, regardless of what they are. Barb King, Archer Queen, Grand Warden, Royal Champion, they all work about the same exact way when it comes to their damage per second increase, their hit point increase, but most importantly, their ability level, which increases every 5 levels. So when we upgrade this king right here to level 15, his ability will also increase, the Iron Fist ability, which also increases the amount of summoned units, the barbarians that spawn up with him, and also kind of helps with the length and time and amount of recovery that the Barbarian King sustains, the health recovery. That's very important for the king, because if you use his ability, you need an increase in that health. That way he can go deeper and basically keep blocking for your troops. So we're going to go ahead and increase the level of this Barbarian King for the next 2 days. From here, we're going to finish out the video by using only heroes on that rush base that I showed you earlier. Alright, so this attack is just for fun. If we can take out 45% of this base with just a level 75 Barbarian King, how much of the base can we take out with just heroes with some support, like the healers? Those would go with your Archer Queen, because a Queen Walk is very devastating. So we're going to start out and finish out this video just like this. We're going to do the same exact thing that we did with the Barbarian King in our example. We got that level 75 on the map, and we're going to basically try to clear out multiple buildings and send him up towards the top side of the village. But then we're going to try to flank in with a Queen Walk and try to clear out the bottom side of this base, and hopefully we might be able to make it a little bit farther than the last time, if not 3-star. I mean, you just never really know, right? So we got the king working around the bottom side of the village. Let's go ahead and drop a wizard right here, and I guess we can just go ahead and drop an Archer Queen right there with a scout balloon and her healers. And that king is rounding the corner down there. He's going to go up against that that royal champion. Let's go ahead and use his ability, take her out, and let's work this queen into the first Inferno Tower. All right, so it looks like we got the queen working her way up towards that level 50 queen. It looks like the Barbarian King has worked his way down there. So let's go ahead and drop a royal champion and see how much of the base we can take out with just the royal champion. All right, queen's worked her way into that level 50. Let's go ahead and get a rage spell down. Let's drop another super wall breaker and see if we can work this queen into the compartment where the Eagle artillery is located. My goodness, look at this queen go, dude. Level 75 queen going up against a level 2 expo. Man, oh man, oh man. Let's use that royal champion's ability, see if we can clear out a little bit more defenses and help these troops out. All right, looks like that queen is going to venture off towards the town hall, so we might end up having to deal with the town hall. Where is our Barbarian King? Oh my goodness, dude, he's all the way on the other side of the village where we left him, and the queen's going to go against a, oh my god, let's freeze freeze these. Cheating, I know, cheating. Somebody said it. Somebody said, oh, that's cheating. He used a freeze spell against a single target Inferno Tower. That doesn't count. Let's go ahead and use the Grand Warden's ability as the queen takes out, looks like she's going against the clan castle. We still got a Barb King going. My oh my, looking pretty good. We're out of hero support, so we've taken on a bulk of this village. Let's go ahead and drop a wizard down there because that was a part of our original 5, but this is just simply for fun, guys. I mean, why not see what the true power of your heroes are, right? All right, so we dropped a super wall breaker to go after that cannon, even though we probably should have held on to it for this section right here to take on the multi-target Inferno Tower. But you'll see that with just the high-level heroes and a very minimal army, no siege machine required, you can see how much damage you can do with just heroes on a rushed village. This base is incredibly rushed, and we're going to take down the final Inferno Tower, and all we have left here is a dark elixir storage. My brain just wasn't functioning there, guys. My bad. I was like, what? What's going on here? Get in there and take it down 3-star for the sake of the video, guys. There you go. Good job. High level heroes for the win, guys. I'm telling you, it's totally worth it if you have the patience to upgrade them. It's just a matter of being dedicated to that dark elixir grind, finding yourself in the right trophy range where there's a ton of resources, and I promise you, you can get it done. Hopefully this video kind of sums up and answers the request that was done by one of our VIPs. And speaking of becoming a VIP, if you are a Twitch subscriber or a YouTube sponsor, you do gain access to a special channel on Discord, a VIP channel in the server. That way you can speak to me one-on-one and make special requests if you're into that kind of stuff. Hopefully you're able to get something out of today's video, and if you enjoyed the content, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and if you like watching us quite regularly, turn on those notifications. If you need any additional video support, or you would like to see my Town Hall 11 free-to-play series or my new Town Hall 9 in 2021 series, click one of those links over there, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.